What's going on YouTube? It's Rashawn here. I'm going to be doing a Noble Knight deck profile for you guys. I've been playtesting this deck a lot against the Fire Fist deck. Did about 5 matches today, and I won 3 of the 5 matches against the Fire deck. That seems to be the big thing that everyone's playing right now. So let's get right into the deck profile. It plays 3 Noble Knight Arturgus. It's the normal monster, level 4 warrior, 1800 attack and 1800 defense. He's great. If you do happen to draw one of him, you can just set him. He does have pretty good defense. It plays 3 Noble Knight Gawain. He's also a level 4 warrior, light type monster, 1900 by 500. If you control a light normal monster, you can special summon this card from your hand and face up defense position. So he's going to help facilitate those exceed plays going into big monsters, be it Excalibur, or if you want to go into like a Blade Armor Ninja or something like that, just to help facilitate the OTK. Plays 3 Noble Knight Meridrot. He's probably a big part of the deck. If he is on the field and you don't have an equip card equipped to him, he is treated as a normal monster. So then it just goes into combos with Gawain and going into your exceed plays. Plays 1 of the Ennoble Knight of Black, Lancelon. This card, I play him at 1. You don't want to draw him. You really don't want to draw him. He just really helps go into those rank 5 plays, to go into Tiras, and also go into the Crimson Shadow Ninja, because that is a warrior, and you can equip any of the equipped spell cards to him. I'm playing double Photon Thrasher. Everybody should know him. He just came out in the Astral Pack as the ultimate. So if anybody has those, PM me. I'm looking for those. But, you know, you can special summon him from the hand if you don't have any other monsters. And yet again, he's going to help with the exceed plays. Because we are running the 3 normal monsters, I decided to play double rabbit. Playing double just because, you know, you do want to draw one of the rabbits. The deck isn't based around getting rescue rabbit and going off in that direction. It's just another one of the options that you like to have. So I do play 2 of them. And the deck isn't terribly fast. So, you know, it gives you time to draw into your, you know, pot of avarice to recycle your normals. I'm playing 1 honest. Most people that I've seen playing this deck don't play the honest, and I don't know why, seeing how all the monsters in the deck besides the rabbits are light monsters and that level 5 a Noble Knight. So why not play honest? I mean, he's a great card. It's that 1 for a reason. And double Thunder King. Thunder King wrecks every deck in the format. Like, you drop Thunder King first turn, and you set a couple of back rows, and people just don't know what to do. So why not play at least 2 Thunder Kings in the main? For the spell lineup, we have Book of Moon, Dark Hole, and I'm playing 1 Forbidden Dress. This might actually get switched out to being 2 dresses and 1 lance, because right now I'm playing 1 dress and 2 lance. But Forbidden Dress, this format is just way too good. It's really good against the Fire Fist deck. They can't pop your monster with Bear. It's good against the Water deck. They can't pop your monster with Infiltrate. It's just a really great card, this format. So if you don't have Forbidden Dresses, pick them up. So 1 dress and double lance. I'm playing Heavy Storm and Monster Reborn. For the equip spells, I'm running double Noble Arms After whatever that card is called. If you can only control 1 of these, but pretty much you're going to use this to just pop your opponent's face downs. You know, it's awesome. I kind of use it as an MST in the deck, just to keep popping those face downs. And people will keep setting them, despite you having this on the field. They just keep setting those back rows. And I put the monster in defense mode, and I just keep popping and popping and popping, and people just keep setting. I don't get it, but it's a great card for that. I'm only playing 2 of them, because I did want to play all 3 of them, just to get the broken combos off with the Noble Knights Exceed. I'm playing 3 Noble Arms of Caliburn. This card, people take for granted the 500 life points that you gain, but when this card is on the field for turn after turn after turn, and that 500 has turned into, you know, 3,000 life points, it really makes a big difference. So I'm playing 3 of those. and I'm playing one of the Noble Arms Gallatin. Um, I'm kind of playing this card kind of like a Spellbook of Power. Pretty much just if you have a big monster and I need to power over that big monster, I'll just activate this, power over your monster, and then the next turn I'll exceed into something just because, you know, it keeps losing attack. So I'm just trying to get it for the one turn to get over something. That's why I'm only playing one. I'm also playing one Hidden Armory. Most people aren't playing this card, and I don't know why they wouldn't, because it's pretty much costless. You just send the top card of your deck to the grave, and then you add one equipped spell card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And the important part is you can add them from the grave. So if you've already used some of your equipped spells, you can just add them back, and you can't normal summon or set that turn, which this is not really a fast-paced deck. It's a very control-based deck. So the restriction of not being able to normal summon or set is fine. Playing the Pot of Avarice because you're only playing 17 monsters, so you know the monsters can go pretty quickly, so you want to have something just to reload your deck and start your combos all over again. Playing one Pot of Duality. I was playing two, but I actually dropped the second one because I just felt like I didn't need another one. This is just like a just-in-case kind of thing. It is nice, just sometimes you can get one of the equipped spells off of the Duality, and then, you know, next turn, it just helps set up plays pretty much, and help mitigate against bad hands, because you do run a lot of spells. And Reinforcements of the Army, because most all the monsters in the deck are warriors. For traps, you're running double Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless is great this format. It's absolutely amazing this format. It stops so many cards, you know, bottomlessing someone's Lindy that they summoned and tried to swing into you for because they read like a Mirror Force in the back row, or they read a Torrential, and you just get rid of that Mermail Abyss Lind, and then you don't have to deal with it. It's banished. Usually it's not coming back. You know, you can banish that with Fire Fist Bear, because he's at 16. You can just get rid of those problem monsters. And one D Prison. D Prison it's also amazing. You just have to watch out against the Mermail Atlantean matchup because they do tend to pop face downs. And I'm also playing the one Mirror Force. I opted to play Mirror Force because it's Mirror Force. You have to respect Mirror Force. You know, it's a mass removal card. It gets rid of all their attack position monsters, and it can really change the stride of the duel for you. I'm playing double Solemn Warning just to negate those summons, because if some of these decks out here, that Fire Fist deck, the Mermail deck, you know, if they open and they go summon Undyne, it's just going to lead to bad things. So you have to have a way to negate that summon of those problem monsters and just get rid of them. And closing out the deck is one Starlight Road, because you do play so much back row in the form of the equipped spell cards and the traps. So you just want to have a little bit of protection for those. For the sideboard, I'm siding 3 Dimensional Fissure. This card completely wrecks the meta this format. You drop this first turn and they don't have a heavy or MST, GG. They can't do anything. It wrecks everything except for like windups. But then again, windups are going to do what windups do, and hopefully they'll be getting hit in the ban list really soon, so you won't have to worry about that. I'm siding the 3rd Thunder King because it's Thunder King. It wrecks the meta. Why not? And I'm also citing double Doom Caliber Knight. This is one of the cards that I really, really like playing right now. You drop this first turn, and it forces, you know, dark holes like first turn. I can't tell you how many times I side him and I open with him, and then they're dark holing him because they need to get their effects off. And I'm not running things like Effect Veiler or Fiendish Chain in this deck, so I need a way to stop some effects, and Doom Cal does a great job of that. And if you have your Dimensional Fissure out, they can't just randomly discard an Effect Veiler or a Maxi just to get rid of your Doom Cal. Remember, Doom Cal's effect is mandatory, so you don't have an option. So just, you know, siding it in with the D Fissure just safeguards that they're gonna have to burn one of their monsters to get rid of him. Playing double Kaiku. Kaiku is also great, especially against the water deck. You have to constantly watch how many water monsters they have in their graveyard, because if they get 5, Moon Anglaise she's coming. She's coming, she's going to take 2 cards out of your hand, and when they drop a Moon Anglaise on you, it's usually going for a really big push. So I try to help, keep the count of water monsters in their deck at 0 or as low as possible, just so I don't have to worry about Moon Anglaise. For heavy back row decks, I'm playing in the sideboard triple MST. I don't feel like I need it in the main board, but against those rogue decks that do play a lot of back row, Heroes is one of them. You're just going to want to be able to side in those mystical spaces just to get rid of some of the back row. And I side them in against Fire Fist because they play a lot of like those continuous spells and whatnot. I'm siding double Royal Decree, again, for the rogue matchups that do play heavy back row. Royal Decree is going to help, mitigate some of that challenge by getting through the back row. And it's also going to stop, don't forget about, Chain Burn is out there, Final Countdown is out there. People are still playing those troll decks. And you need a way that, like, you flip this on a Chain Burn deck, and it's GG. Like, if they don't have an MST, it is GG. They can't win, because everything they have in their deck is pretty much trap-based. And I decided to play double Gozen's match. This could honestly be Rivalry of Warlords as well, because you do run light warriors, and there are several Exceed monsters that you can go into that are both light attribute and warrior type. So it's kind of your choice. I might actually switch out one of them for a Rivalry of Warlords, but they're pretty much going to act in the same way for the deck. For the Exceeds, or the extra deck, should I say, I'm playing one Abyss Dweller just to help, again, against the water deck, because they do kind of go off. Also, don't forget Madolches are out there. That is a decent deck, guys. Madolches, given the right circumstances, they can go off on you, they can OTK you. And I dropped an Abyss Dweller at my locals on Saturday against a Madolche deck, and I cleared his whole field. And he had a Madolche ticket and a Madolche Chateau, and he got no pluses. Nothing, because I just negated those effects, and all the pluses that he would have gotten, I just stopped. I'm only playing one of the Noble Knight Arturius Exceed monster. He's only at 2,000. I don't see the need to play 2 of them. I like him at 1. I actually haven't dropped him at all. I just feel like most of the Exceeds are better suited for the metagame right now. Maybe if he was a little more powerful, but he's only at 2,000, so he's not really doing much to anything. Oh, I thought it stopped recording. Sorry about that, guys. I'm playing one of the Excaliburs. This helps go for game. You drop him, you make him 4,000, and you just swing for really big damage. Usually, if I have an open field, I will go for an Excalibur play just to drop so much damage on them. Playing one Photon Popular Operative, or Pappy, whatever you want to call him. He's also a warrior, which I just looked at today, and he's a light monster. So like I said, these all will work under either Gozen's match, or they'll work under Rivalry of Warlords. I'm playing this heroic champion, Gandiva. This card is broken. He's a 2100, rank 4. He needs 2 warrior type monsters, and his effect is once per turn, when a level 4 or lower monster or monsters is special summoned to your opponent's side of the field, except during the damage step, you can detach one XYZ material monster from this card, destroy the special summoned monster or monsters. So they go Rabbit, bring out Sabrosauruses, you can negate them. They go Diva, bring out anything, you can negate it, or destroy the monster, should I say. It's just a really good card to have in there, and because you play warriors, you can make it. Playing Utopia, standard, he's a warrior, he's light. Blade Armor Ninja, it's going to help facilitate those OTK combos. Great card for the deck. You need warriors to make them. We play a deck full of warriors, why not? Gaga Cowboy, broken card. So many times you just need to do that extra bit of damage. to go for a game. You can do that with Cowboy and helps power over really big monsters. My stroke standard. A card that I haven't seen a lot of people playing again is Shockmaster. It's so easy to drop a Shockmaster in this that I did that against the Fire Fist deck, and I called spells, and they had nothing to do, and then I just proceeded to beat face with a Shockmaster, and then I summoned the 1900 guy, and they had no answers to that. They can't answer a Shockmaster, and they call spells. Like, their deck revolves around spells. No, what happened? Wow. In the middle of the video. That's live. We're live on DN. It happens. So I'm just going to log back in. My computer decides to load up. I can't believe that happened. That's ridiculous. That's really random. I hate, why does Duel Network just times you out? Like, no matter what you're doing, you're in the middle of anything, it doesn't matter. It's just going to time you out. And now it won't even log me back in. This is absolutely ridiculous. I've been having trouble with... Has anybody else been having trouble with their Duel Network? Just randomly crashing on them, like, all the time? Because my Duel Network crashes, like, all the time. It's, like, ridiculous. Like, look at that. It just won't even load. Let's open up another page. This is ridiculous. It's like Duel Network. Like, I swear, I'm just gonna download Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro and play on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, because this is ridiculous. Like, this doesn't like, this is not supposed to happen. Like, can their servers not handle it? Like, who's designing their website? Like, literally, who's designing their website? Like, who's maintaining this website? Because it's just not working. So random. Oh, as soon as I click the button to... That's ridiculous. That's DN for you. I swear, DN's giving me a virus. It has to have been DN. Because it only happens with the Duel Network website. It's like their servers can't handle it. I'm pretty sure people are hacking into Duel Network because the way some people draw on this site is just absolutely obnoxious. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna upload it anyway, though. I'm not doing this video again. Y'all done lost y'all mind. You think I'm gonna do this video again? We're gonna pick up where we left off. Like, why won't Duel Network load? Like, I've been playing all day, and it just decided to do that. Just crash in the middle of my video. It's like DN makes my computer run all slow. I swear it does. It makes my computer run all types of slow. Like, I need a separate computer just for DN. Look, DN makes my computer run slow. Anybody else have those problems with DN? Oh, look, that's the Fire Fist deck. I'll be doing a deck profile on that soon as well. Okie dokie. Let's get back into the Noble Knight deck profile that the video is all about. So yeah, I left off at Shockmaster. Black Ship of Corn, number 50. Great card. Gets rid of like spot removal for things like Zenmain's Gachi Gachi. Steel Swarm Roach, because the deck does have hard time getting over things like Chaos Dragons, Hieratics. So Steel Swarm Roach does help against that. I'm playing 2 rank 5s, Adrius, and I'm playing a Crimson Shadow Ninja. Just really great rank 5s to help, you know, control the game. This deck is all about control. And remember, Crimson Shadow Ninja is a warrior, so you can use the equip spell cards on him as well. And last but not least, is Stardust Dragon to go along with your Starlight Roads. So that's the deck profile, guys. Noble Knight or Rabbit Knight, whatever you want to call it. Let me know in the comment section below what you do think of the deck. Go test the deck out. It's absolutely amazing. Like, you wouldn't think just by looking at it that it can hold up against things like Fire Fist and Mermail Atlanteans, but it really does a really good job. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the deck profile. Later, YouTube.